Apparently. So what, Windows updated to my PC? Check Discord and check OBS for your audio settings. Sound. Seems about right. She could even stand to be louder. We'll keep it on there. I love they've got the big heads mode. Thanks, Josh. That was either in Tyranny or Pathfinder. What the fuck? With the same thanks, Josh. Graphics quality. Discord default again. OBS probably will have done as well. Auto pause. Combat start. Difficulty. Main campaigns before death. I'm just search show qualifiers. Don't really mind that. Of course I know why it's... yeah, it's in Tyranny as well. It's the same fucking developers. It's still Obsidian. Let me imagine that. It is. Mouse 0 is left click. That's a lot. But... it changes. Okay. I'll be back in just a couple of seconds. Need to take a quick bathroom break. Then I will be back to continue the eternal Pillar Decks. I don't fucking know. Ah. Big head Josh strikes a Gabe. A Gabe. I said to try Bill's Get 3 in Vulcan rather than DirectX 11, so let me try that. I think it crashed on the way there. It's all my ears. Oh, God. What? Oh, yeah, I think I've got all the DLC for this. Eternity install. That seems like a no-brainer. Pillars of Eternity installed. How else would I be here? White March Part 1 installed, White March Part 2, yeah. At 7% volume with you, Balls Gate 3. Oh god, yeah, these are all the same things as Tyranny. Storytime. Storytime mode is for players who are more interested in exploration and story development than the challenges of combat. While storytime is active, the enemy composition of battles is the same as normal difficulty. The game mechanics are biased in the player's favour. Additionally, the party can carry an unlimited number of camping supplies. Each difficulty requires minimal micromanagement, easily forgives mistakes in combat. It's strongly recommended for those who are new or recently returned to real-time party-based RPGs. Generating shader cache. Ooh. Normal difficulty requires strategy and efficiency, but forgives you a few mistakes. It's not regretting when it comes to real-time party-based RPGs. Hard difficulty is suited for Infinity Engine veterans who are looking for a challenge. Survivor requires micromanagement and optimization of stats through items, spells, and abilities. So for those of you who want to, know just what the Infinity Engine is, say hello to what Planescape Torment was running on. The Infinity Engine. Path of the Damned. In Path of the Damned difficulty, enemies receive a bonus to most stats and encounters have many more enemies. Warning, this option can't be changed in game. It's only intended for players who want the most punishing encounters. Yeah. Trial of Iron. In Trial of Iron mode, only one save file is kept the entire playthrough. If the player has killed the files deleted, you must start again. This option can't be changed in game. Expert mode disables a number of helper features in the game. People who want to rely on their own faculties and intuition while playing the game should play Expert mode. The option is select when starting, you get, I'm just going to play as on normal mode. Just go in normal. That works. City Entertainment. Staple of excellent RPG writing. I love how you just started me off there like, oh hi. Why have I got so many Discord pings? Why has it gone up to 8?
Wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night. Their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them.
You and Scoo.
Where a local lord has offered land and wealth.
Lydia, you feel free to send stuff into my DMs whenever you like.
You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Ooh. I wonder, since this game has a sequel, can I make my character in this, and when I finish it, can I take it over to Pillars of Eternity 2? Women's role in the Aurora is largely dependent on where she is from. In the Edgar Empire, Valiant Republics, and Drywood, women occupy many domestic, education, and organizational roles. They are primarily hunters, soldiers, and leaders of the tribe of Nastique. In Air Glanfath and Ixmatil, women and men have more fluid social roles. In all societies, there are exceptions to the rule, and women can be found in a wide variety of stations and professions. Yeah. Race. Human. Almawa. What in the Avatar bullshit is that? Dwarf. Elf. All that. What the fuck is that thing? Godlike. Well, apparently godlikes are furries in this. Godlike are the children of the Kith, civilized races who have been blessed with physical aspects associated with the gods, though some do not consider it a blessing. These aspects may take forms and often come with mystical powers. Aberrant head shapes are typical, and godlike are unable to wear protective headgear as it is near impossible to find anything that fits. Because of their unusual nature and inability to reproduce, godlike are often viewed with fear and wonder. Dexterity +1, intellect +1. Dryad, no, it does. Welcome to Lag, oh god. Orlan. Orlan are the smallest of the Kith races, though many cultures don't consider them to be civilized at all. Also notable for their large ears, two-toned skins, and hirsute bodies. Orlans are commonly found in Irganfanth, the Ixmatil Plains, and parts of Drywood. They're known for their mental intensity and sharp senses. Resolve 1, -1 might, perception +2. Elves are the dominant race in the Age of Falth, and the whites that Wens are extremely common in the Drywood and Ada. Elves are known for their speed, intelligence, as well as commonly isolationist nature. Dwarves. By virtue of land covered and some number of colonies settled, dwarves are the most well-travelled race in the world. They are commonly found in the Drywood, the Valian republics, and in almost any colonised land. Dwarves are known for their great strength and tenacity. Might +2, dexterity -1, constitution +1. Almauer. The mighty Almauer are the largest of the Kith races, are commonly found in or near oceans. They're not truly aquatic, they have an affinity for water, and many of their civilizations, such as Raltwai, are based on naval dominance. They are known for their unparalleled strength. I still don't know what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Level 1 fighter, apparently. Okay, it's going to be level 1 fighter. Okay, let's see. Coastal Almauer. Viewed as a warlike race, the coastal Almauer live in a mainland region along the coast of the Northern Hemisphere, lands they conquered by punishing Thuritan, meadow folk, Natlan, savannah folk, and Orlan communities out. Their culture is more centralized and urban. Well, they've got that thing as well. Than their island cousins, though both groups are involved in seafaring. Coastal Almauer are very rare in the Drywood, but they do make their journey usually to do so as mercenaries, bodyguards, soldiers. Towering physique, Coastal Almauer gain bonus to defend against prone and stun effects. Island Almauer. Okay. Island Almauer originated in the Deadfire Archipelago 1,000 miles south of the Valian republics. While physiologically similar to their coastal cousins, the coloration of Island Almauer is strikingly different. Brown and yellow contrasting the coastals blue and green. They're still uncommon in the Dyrwood and surrounding environments. Island Almauer are more commonly encountered where there are coastal Almauer, who are quite rare. When encountered around the Dyrwood, they are often labelled as fishers or sailors, armed to the teeth. All Almauers gain an additional weapon set. Let's go with coastal for now. Class. Oh, hello, mostly D&D. Consequently, fighters continue regenerating endurance of the modern race during combat, get the athletics, law, survival, endurance, health, accuracy, deflection. Barbarians, brutes, madmen, berserkers. Those city-dwelling people often use the term barbarian with a dose of disrespect. These rural warriors are respected by their communities for their ferocity and fearsome presence on the battlefield. Barbarians have a special, almost religious role in some cultures, but in many places the undisciplined, fierce style of the barbarian is simply how warriors conduct themselves. Starting ability Carnage. When barbarians hit with melee attacks, they automatically make reduced damage attacks against all other enemies within a short distance of the target. Oh, I like barbarian already. Athletics +2, survival +1, endurance 40 +16 level, very high, health very high, accuracy for average, deflection low. Paladin. Paladins are martial zealots, devoted to a god, a ruler, or even a way of life. They can be found in any culture where a fanatical group of like-minded individuals have formed a warrior society dedicated to advancing their cause. Those aligned to their worldview, paladins are viewed with respect and admiration, if a bit of fear. Many paladins hold leadership positions in armies and mercenary companies, but in the heat of battle, their fascism over the chain of command adds to consent. Faith and conviction. Paladins have an inherent bonus to all their defenses. Over the course of the game, the value of these bonuses may shift based on the reputation the paladin gains relative to the behaviours that are preferred by his or her order. Not bad, not bad. Chanter. Priest. All chants can continuously speak chants made up of magical phrases. Phrases produce passive effects and help build a chant's balance until they use the invocation. Invocations, powerful magic effects as a chanter create after they have spoken a required number of phases through their chants. That's an interesting way of doing it. Priest. Actual clerics. Holy Radiance generates a modest amount of endurance for allies around the priest. Any enemy vassals caught in the area take burn damage or may be frightened. Over the course of the game, power of the ability may shift. Priests have the access to a variety of support and some offensive-oriented spells. Every 2 levels, priests automatically gain access to an additional set of spells. Initially, their spells can cast a number of names per rest. As priests gain power, their weaker spells eventually shift to permanent to per encounter use. Cypher. Power. Cypher can directly target allies and enemies with powerful soul-focused effects. These powers cost focus, which Cyphers build through their use of the Soul Whip. That's a big hoof and sword, and I kind of like the sound of a Cypher, actually. Endurance very low, health low. Oh, okay. Why big sword if not good up close? Ranger. Animal companion or ranger share a bond, strong bond with animal companion. The companion fights the ranger's command and is extremely valuable for its ability to run interference. Damage reduction. High hazard reduction. Druid. Spirit Shift. Druids have mastered one animalistic form. This form gives the Druids strong melee abilities and grants an additional power while Spirit Druids is shifted. Druids have the ability to vary to some border spells. Right. How the fuck is Druid have those bad stats? Perhaps any players need to fuck off. I don't know what it is, but yes, it does. Rogue. Sneak attack. Applies bonus damage to rogue's range and melee weapons attacks when it targets any of the following afflictions. Blinded, flanked, hobbled, paralyzed, petrified, prone, stuck, stunned, or weakened. Also applies to any target the rogue strikes with a weapon within the first 2 seconds of combat. Jesus. No fighter. Wizard, we're probably going to be familiar with. Arcane Assault. Mid-range attacks that hit small area for raw damage and include target stays. Spells. Massive stuff for wizards. Monk. Transcendent Suffering. When monks have no weapon equipped, their unarmed stacks are exceptionally powerful and continue creating damage as they gain levels. All monks are damaged, their pain generates wounds. Wounds can be used to power many of the monk's special abilities. I didn't expect to, be wanting to play so many classes in this. I know Oscar Rogue in Lucian's campaign who has +2 to stealth. I mean, in fairness, that sounds like a rogue I want to play. I want to make a concept which is a charisma-focused rogue. And literally relies on, like, are you actually sneaky? No, but I'm amazing at talking myself out of situations. He has +5 in his goddamn ranger. I mean, in fairness, if you take rangers, to be Tolkien-esque, they're very sneaky. I honestly can't change. I cannot decide on what I should be. Barbarian sounds cool because it's dual wielding and high damage and high everything. Paladin sounds pretty cool because I like paladins. Chanter sounds really nice because it's a very unique style I've not seen before. And then there's Monk, which sounds really good as well. Average, very high. But I really do not know. I think I might have to put it to a poll. The fact he's got 18 strength, so he just tosses the half-foot paladin over his shoulder. I laughed so hard when you did that. The entire rest of the party had to use reduction on the paladin. So goes in big and again, and then Ingvar just goes, oh man, come on. My favourite rogue I've had out was an orc who specialised in intimidation. Oh yeah, that's where I got the idea from. That's where I got the idea from. Dexterity dump stat, everything into charisma, specialising in intimidation. Goes up someone, you know Seog! I know Seog! What were the options? Barbarian, Paladin, Chanter, and Monk. But... If you can't tell, my mouth won't go out of the window. I know Seog. Punchy Punch. I am very tempted by Punchy Punch Monk. I am very tempted by it. I like Barbarians, but I haven't played one for a little while. Although technically, Chin is close to being one in Pathfinder. Paladins are always fun, but also I'm playing Aeroth as one. Wearing Barbarian, Chanter, Monk, and Paladin. I'm thinking now it's going to be between Monk and Chanter. Fisting Artist. Oh my good god. You can have Chinya become a Fisting Artist. Oh, the poll's gone up. Thank you for that. I love the fact that I can't see the poll because I can't click it. Oh, good god, it vanished. We do, however, have currently 3 votes for Monk and no votes for anything else. I will say I do like the sound of Chanter. Like if I play this, in my own time, I might do Chanter. But also does sound like a very high management class. Monks, on the other hand, though, Transcendent Suffering, when they've got no weapons equipped, punchy punch. And in fairness, that sounds like how monks were in Neverwinter Nights, where they were fucking overpowered. This is a multiplayer game. I don't know, actually. I don't think so. I didn't see an option for multiplayer on the menu that I looked at. Double check. No, both of them are purely single player. Mad excellent, welcome. Fresh to the start. Yep, never played it before. Just waiting on a poll to go through about what class I should pick out of 4 that sound interesting. Why can I now? Tyranny did this as well. Interesting pause to get through is going to be crossplay. I'd heard rumours it was going to be when they first started releasing, and that the whole cross-save thing was the bridge to that. But crossplay, yeah. Maybe he says, fuck you, that's why. Yeah, most likely. Yeah, oh, mate. Thank you very much for the follow, Maddox. Very much appreciated. Hope you enjoy your time here. That class poll is tripling down, and it's really 4 votes for Monk, 1 for Barbarian. I don't think we're going there. Just thinking if it became crossplay and have a PS5. Yeah. I know also Jay from your server has it on PS5. So you get together with them and play it. Yeah, Monk's won. So we're going to be a Monk. Oh, I get to take... Okay, so... Swift Strikes. Requires 1 wound, instant, user 25% attack speed for 10 seconds. Or Torment's Reach. This ability exploits the shared bonds of universal suffering between all beings. The initial target is hit with a powerful blow that doesn't deal additional crush damage. Enemies in a cone behind the target suffer crush damage and have their might reduced. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, we're taking Torment's Reach. I've got 3 things I have a recommendation for Monk in. Resolve. Damage business. Yeah, what's the highest I can put this to? 20. Okay. Good choice, thank you. Perception. Perception might help. Intellect. That's a dumb stat. Oh my god, I can go down to 3. If I really wanted. Oh, why would I want to do that? 20 because plus 2 to armor, 18 default. Ah, yeah, I forgot that was taken into it. I mean, yeah, would do damage and healing and fortitude. Ooh, yeah. Just so she's not a complete idiot. Close. Okay, I had 4. I have an into 4. I know what I'm doing. Sadly, no one else knows what you're doing when you're into 4. He decidedly did not. I mean, he knew what he was trying to do, at least. Oh, culture. Later empires can... Oh, empires... Gravity +1, resolve +1, intellect +1, constitution +1, might +1... Perception +1. Oh, kind of want to take that. No, that one, just so I can have the extra dex, because it's a monk. Grog is a good boy, though. He thought bidet was a greeting. Oh, my God. Now that is a himbo. Consisting of the north nation of Nastik, Nastatak, dozens of Alma settlements and hundreds of lords pirates infested the islands that stretch across the southern sea. Deadfire is home to boreal dwarves, Almar, and a mixed variety of other races. Deadfire Archipelago is the last stop for anyone headed east. A multitude of monstrous sea creatures infest the ocean beyond, making travel virtually impossible. Yeah, sure, punchy. Oh, got a background as well. Aristocrats. Oh, there is no way that Chinya is an aristocrat. The only thing that she knows about noble is it starts with the word knob, and then she just loses interest after that. Goliath barbarian fighter, Peekimbo, yeah. Never quite feeling where no matter where you go, each new town is just a place to rest briefly before moving on to the next. You're more comfortable on the road traveling the world. I mean, to be fair, that sounds right, about right for Chinya. Explorer, Signcrawler, the horizon irresistible. You can't help but wonder what lies beyond the next hill or wave. You've built your life around finding out. Too proactive for Chinya. You live for the thrill of the chase with the glory or for sustenance. You've made your living taking the lives of wild creatures. No, more a people hunter. Essentially, Travis Willingham himself in D&D. Nice. Labourer, your life has been spent in the study of your craft. You train in prepared, hoping you hone your skills and ply your trade. All I can think is Chinya being a carpenter and punching nails into wood. That's all I can think of. Mercenary. Blade and battle is your way of life. You solve your problems by pulling out your weapon and applying force. These are my weapons. Trade goods from all over the world, pairing items with buyers of all kind. Imagine if that's how Jesus did it. That's why he's got the holes in his hands. Ow. Hit that one a bit too hard. It's fine, I'll do it with the other hand. God damn it, that's 2 for 2. Oh, Mal, yes. Putting life on the wrong side of the law. What you want, you take. What was theirs had a tendency to become yours. I kind of like that one. Or slave. You've never known freedom. Shackles and chains have bound your existence. Someone has told you what to do your entire life. Oh. By the way, dicks now wiggle in Baldur's Gate 3. You know the next character I make with a dick, I'm just going to go wiggle, 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 wiggle to see the bounce. They actually show interest in the Bibble. So she would be a carpenter fitting in the Gaul village master Snowbooks. Yeah, pretty much. Oh my God. Wiggle! They do. God. Stealth and athletics. Athletics and law. I'm going to go with Raider. It's going to make a camp outfit naked default. That's pretty much what I did with Chinya. Culture done. Appearance. That's a nice bit. 99 portraits! Jesus! Yeah. Oh no, that's definitely going to have to be like that. That's, red. Head 1 of 3. Kind of like that, actually. Oh my God, I just went... How much is the motion required to make the dick bounce? Because if you could just, show genitals and walk around camp naked, do you see like... Boom, 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 boom? If so, that's some really, really great attention to physics. I know, we all know that Larian Studios is very horny, but that would really seal the deal. So, no. Hey. Okay, now she just looks like the protagonist from Horizon Zero Dawn. That's exactly what that, face on front looks for me. She does, yeah. It's gone now. But Brain, why are you encouraging me to take the butch options? Aloy, that's it. Thank you very much, Dora. That's kind of Chinya-esque. That's another Aloy look like. I think it might mostly be the face. And any hairstyle that has the hair pulled away just looks like Aloy. Reminds you need to finish your ultra hard new game plus franchises. It is, right? I mean, in fairness, this is just what Chinya looks like, and apparently I just, no. Apparently Chinya's going through a butch lesbian phase. Yeah, we're going to go with that, even though usually her hair flickers on the other side. Oh, I can colour my armour. Ooh, this is dangerous. Yeah, that's fine. Secondary, get black. It's red. Chinya, she's red and black all the time. Skin. Kind of like the blue. Oh. Oh, okay. So it's not the skin colour, it's the tattoo colour. Or the markings colour, more like. I can't actually like the default. Yeah, Force of Nature playing your brain. Nice. Yes, I need to finish Horizon Zero Dawn, but my hard drive died and lost my save. I barely played it. Right, okay, now the portrait. Those are the wrong race. That's also the... Really? Do we really only have, like, 4 for Almana? And 3 of them are basically the same thing, but with different, colours? Oh, good God. What's that we need to save? Yeah, I can relate. Losing my Final Fantasy VIII save when I was at Ultimasia's castle, that kind of broke me. 5th episode of Mandalorian. Oh. What are some of these? Oh, back to there. Oh, screw it, we'll just go with that. You're getting sleepy, no problem at all, DJ. Thanks for coming in as long as you did, and see you later.
Yeah? Follow me. Show them how it's done!
They won't see me
Feel
coming.
like about your Spyro save cage, 7 Final Fantasy 7 remakes, Tales of a Spyro save cry. Jesus.
I shall lead us. You're mine! Time to see and not be seen.
It's gonna bug me. It's not so much it's gonna bug me, it's something like I want to find something out. Matt Mercer's in this. Oh yeah, I remember. Tora saying that most of Critical Role was in this. Why is Laura Bailey not one of those people? If it was, it's just the one you picked from Tyranny. Yeah. Laura Bailey's not in this one. What the fuck?
Hey there.
But Liam is.
Watch and learn.
Yeah, there's quite a few voice actors in this that I recognise. We're just gonna go with smooth. Enter name. Caravan Master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red moustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis. I am not a crook. So DirectX looks like the Void's 8 Baldur's Gate 3, and Vulcan makes the screen go black. Oh god!
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
And also was all new in Black Mass on the hillside. I think it was reinstalled at this point. Might help. I've no idea that might help.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling
I had to do
types
that
who'd
with
be
mine
happy to
because-
stick an axe in you for trespassing.
Mostly because my
So
SSD.
mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
Or your graphics drivers updated, yeah. Yeah, I remember Lydia saying that she updated them yesterday, or checked yesterday at least. At last, Caravan Master turns to you, frowning and looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Damon looks over his shoulder at his assistant, a lanky, intense man named Sparfall, who carries the old sun-bleached bow. After that, he nods in direction. Sparfall nods and slides the warm bow over his shoulder. Where to find these berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
Well, those ruins.
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear.
Why is it always bears?
Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
Your character's attributes, sex, skills, class, race, culture, and sex will open up options. Those options are not necessarily superior to the other options. Give you. We did build the ruins.
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Is it dangerous out here?
Not if you hurry about your business, and not if the weather holds up.
As concerning as his tone, but he doesn't elaborate. How weather do they get out here?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beowick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never care to.
Relocate some other games to external stick B, Baldur's Gate 3 on the SSD. Good plan. All these huge rocks coming out of the ground.
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Point. I'll go see about these berries then.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
Oh, that's lovely. He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time. She needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Ah!
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
She's a barbarian. I love it. And to appeal to this first time to World of AR, you may want to watch these windows to become familiar with the tools and interfaces available to you. Your party always consists of your characters and up to 5 additional companions or adventurers. One of the caravans camped outside the Glenfarne's ruins. Potomac and Psychos, Kaliska to help you. Kaliska is a fighter. At a glance at the close waters of combat defense, user base companion. I thought she was a barbarian because she's dual wielding. Oh wait, no, that's a torch. Select the party member, click on their selection circle, either their portrait, and press the number button that corresponds to their position in the party, starting with the one at the left. Select multiple party members, click and hold anywhere on the screen, drag the marquee over the circles of party members you'd like to include. You move the selected characters, click anywhere on your screen to move to where multiple persons selected, the action bar is hidden, see if you move to Sure. It was hidden. Caravan here. Can't open that. Caravaneer, 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 Caravaneer. Oops. Right. Oh, that's not it. That's going to be weird.
Sure.
That's hidden. Yes.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
If people in the world are neutral or friendly, you can interact with them, so let's see that's it. Anyway, it tends to be you go their way, but lots of okay. See a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by the ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
Caravaneer just reminds you of Must Hunt for Worlds, most missive skies. He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as he hasn't quite got used to shaving on the road. What?
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Who are you?
I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things.
Okay.
Right?
Might as well try. My thoughts exactly.
Something else you need? Looks like we're settled for the night.
Let's see what you got. Stores allow you to trade and sell your items for copper pieces. All items in the store inventory, which is value of the ingredient price. This is something you may see it appear in the store's inventory. The much high cost stores purely refresh their inventories. Okay, what's this? The giant miniature space piglet. This tiny titanic pig has an otherworldly appearance that seems to be at odds with its endearing behaviour. Follows you dutifully and requires nothing in return save companionship. You need... It's a reference to Minsk and Boo. Cloak of the Obsidian Order. The Obsidian Order is shrouded in mystery, with even the Hand cult having few clues about their origins. Some scholars have speculated that the Order's members are a diverse group from all over Eora, brought together by the level of exploration, fierce battle, and wondrous stories. Nice self-insert, devs. Titanic. Tiny obsidian worm. Its small worm scales gleam like dark glass. Creature all but vanishes in darkness, save its bright little eyes, like twin rubies. The faint smoke rises occasionally from its nostrils. Contrary to its fierce king, it seems content to shadow your steps and curl amongst your belongings. I want Gon's Pledge. Grants Gon Pledge to progress. What's this? That's grants the period to shield the wearer from the myriad perils of Plague the Word of Aora. An aspect of the old Goliath, Thirstigon represents the harvest of old age, symbolized here by many interlocking sickles from the form of ring. As Gon helps prevent the dignity of old age, so do his followers pledge to prevent the unseen being harvest. Okay. Spend. Oh, 100 gold, 100 copper pieces. Okay. I don't need any of this. What I don't know is if monks have armored defense in this. God. Yeah, if Rising Sun, there is. Oh, fair. Retrain my character. Party, stash. Oh, I can save it in the stash. Inventory. There we are. Leather armor. Oh, the fact that I'm wearing leather armor tells me that I wear armor as a monk. Right. Ah.
Something else you need? Looks like we're set.
I can't afford it anyway, it's fine. The friend. It was like 90 QAC fine. Yeah, that can go. What obsidian cloak? I like this. Yeah, okay. Supplies. Grow on a distinctive bush. Especially as key appears of eternity to make your way through the eastern range of the area, maximally multi. Cute little flying draggy. Haunts. Did you get about 300 gigabytes space in SD? Nice. One's cradle. Oh, I was about to go to my stash. Nice. I am the impressed. Horn tree doesn't budge. Sap oozes from the jagged wounds in its trunk.
Not looking forward to trying to lift that thing tomorrow.
You're not looking forward to anything. Apart from getting paid and getting laid, I'm guessing. Wife Sneeze is getting more aggressive. You're trying to assert dominance. Maybe or looters or bandits, bad sign anyway you figure it. The corpse is cold to the touch and a ripe smell wafts from its putrefied remains. A dark crusted blood stain besmirches its simple linen clothing. Oh. Yes. Nine half hours to install. Oh god. That is the oofage. It's the most oof of Inge.
I'll take a peek.
Okay, so it's holding down tab that highlights things. So you know, should go for full fiber, the better. I'll give you full something, it's just not fiber. Thanks. I A, figured that out on my own, and B, there's nothing there. Ooh, campfire.
This is recent. Not good.
Footprints on the campfire indistinct. May have been here for days or longer. Beer. It's liquid bread, it's good for you. Mushrooms. Try cap. I don't even know what that truck's out there is doing. Apart from, you know, being noisy. This doesn't work. Might just have to play World for the evening stream on the PS5 and shove the co-op until hotfix. I can join in with Monster Hunter World if you want. I've got no issue with that. I have no issue with you putting Baldur's Gate 3 on pause because, you know, it has to be done. Because if it's not working, then it's not working.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
It's a woomph. Pausable real-time system because you'll offer manageable one character at a time to go there to pause the game, issue orders and newsroom reels the option of any blah blah blah. Why is BS happening? It's not your fault. One character engaged, the image stop moving. If they move again, they'll provoke a disengagement attack for the enemies engaged on the blah blah. If your party mate is in Monster Hunter Rise, character voice 20, any Wasteland 3, not sure the character's been met or not. I don't know. All characters in this game friend and foe have 4 primary defenses against attack. Selection fortitude. Introduction arrows. She's Lady Butterfly and Sekiro. Oh, nice.
This is it.
Can you get rid of the tutorial message? Thank you. No offense, but I've known my share of dangerous people, and you remind me of them. I mean, I did just basically beat a wolf to death with my fists. I've been known to liberate certain underappreciated valuables from their owners' homes. Yeah, how's he happened to come here? My partner double-crossed me on a job. She got the money, I got the blame. Well, that feels like you can't trust anyone, can you? Discoveries in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but always did like it. Lord Redrick's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You're here to settle like the rest of the lot? It's hard offer to pass up. You won't find many offers like it in these parts, believe me. Got some big plans in store? Gonna lay it low here for a while, try not to draw too much attention to myself. Be the right place, then Gilded Vale's days away from any real civilization. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odin will give you an earful. Let's be on our way. Why are you here? Asuka sighs on unevenly, her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing the guide work in Ixmittal. But I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me, so I'm here and we'll see. A demo I've worked with before, he doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. Tell me about yourself. I've got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I find work lets me live that way. My family one does too. We started in Drearwood, but my parents ended up living in the living lands. Got a brother in Raltai and another in Asia. My sister in Gilded Vale. She's the only real homebody. What can you tell me about Drearwood? Not much of history, but from what I know, I used to be a part of the Adir Empire, broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. She lost lots of midstreams. Oh, nice. Alright, let's get back to camp. Oh, been out of touch, but I've been hearing weird kinds of things about it lately. People have been trying giving birth, I guess. A lot of them. Been going on for years now, but somehow it's getting worse. I'll have to ask my sister more about it. Alright, let's get back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfle's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like. We should check up on him first. Slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get you your water. Find Sparfle. Sparfle. That's got anything to do with the corpse I saw earlier. Is it that? Because I think it might be that. I think I might find dead Sparfle before I'm supposed to find dead Sparfle. Well, I found some dead things, but no, none of them Sparfle. It's not. Okay. I didn't find him first. Maybe... Okay, there's a bag there.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
Ooh. You crash to the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kalska waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you know to look sharply towards the tree line. You gained an item, full skin as a sash. Out of the trees emerges Sparfle, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there's some strangers to his gait, with stride wobbly as he moves towards you, labour breath. Oh no.
Sparfle? Are you alright?
Kalska frowns. Sparfle's toe catches on a rock and he collapses forward in a heap, the feather shaft and arrow planting between his shoulder like an enemy flag. Oh!
Ambush! What you need?
Mm-hmm.
Rip. Jesus Christ, Chinya!
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Chinya's a little bit of a beast.
Sure.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Simon's an owlbear again. She really is. Although this time it's all dex. He's not got all that much might. Oh look, there's more of them.
Hey there. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Oh, I'm healing out of combat. Okay.
Sure. Hey there.
Oh, people are dead. Oh, lots of people are dead. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travellers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kalska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as to ward away some poisonous vapour. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognise as Hayden, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. Motoring souls, our friend. Why have you done this? You have trespassed in places which no mortal man is worthy. You are trespassers and plunderers all, and we will see this outrage avenged. So I'll say again, lay down your arms. I can't. Don't trust them and mean to kill us all. Look at all these requirements not met. Rush the man before he can attack. Ah! Your surprising speed catches the man off guard. He held out of the way in hopes of buying himself at the time to defend your charge. No. No is the answer.
Hey there.
How can I help?
Hmm?
How can I help?
Well, that worked. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companion is now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the spy above you. Forgive us. Very audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eye rolled back as he closed them. Good. Good. The gods are just. A queer smile across his face. I am ready. Your newborn's cameo is only $125. That's not bad. Wind begins to swell, whipping around the camps, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it rends you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across chest and bowel, Odema's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
I wanted to loot! Okay, maybe not that badly. Straining against the gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rocks that set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Hayden trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rock, one of the fallen attackers who have been feigning death lunge for Hayden and topples him onto the rocky ground. Tornadoes. Restrained, Hayden lashes out against his fatigue assailant, but struggles to break his hold. It's old. There's a weapon in your hands, you can do this to help him when you stand. These are my weapons! Open where I stand. Yoink. Your aim is true and the hit jars Hayden loose. Lurching to his feet, Hayden clambers up to the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, one of the wind flares pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out on the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels like your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Hayden to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. They say. Tim Daniel is only 85. Yeah, one with Pete, do one with Neil. Oh, God. Most likely, yes. There's deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances as you dart beneath an old archway. The entire portal begins to fall into place. And wait, Hayden cease being in danger. Damn it, Hayden.
Was that?
A Buick. Had to be.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Sure.
Sure.
Low level of the ruins has been blocked off by fallen rubble. Rubble. Rubbles.
That should be far enough. But what now?
It sounds like Buick, like the car.
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
What happened out there? Asuka shakes her head. Windstorm of kind they only get in Air Glenfath. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. Glenfath was Bioak. To them, it's the gods' way of reaping the souls of the land that couldn't find their own way out. But I'll take the living soul as soon as the dead one. Still got yours? Who attacked us? Glanthants. Those be the hut dwellers that Dame warned you about. Look to be Fangs of Gallowayne, who the switchiest of the lot. They go to ruin looking for fights with the colonists. Poor Dame, I think he half expected this once we lost the main road. Glanthants says we trespassed in the ruins. I don't believe that. Odema would never allow it. But as much as the Fangs are hotheads, Glanthants don't attack without being provoked. Either they saw something and got the wrong idea, or there's looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now. What about everyone else in our caravan? Kalska's lips pressed together and her chin rumbles. Her voice is faint. The wheels got hold of them now. Gods grant them better luck in the next lives. You don't seem too upset about all this. Kalska looks you in the eye, a volatile current running beneath her voice. Maybe you just don't know me enough to know what upset looks like. And maybe I've seen worse too. Seen worse and kept on walking. Because there's nothing else to be done. It's because there's other people who care about who still need you. Let's get going then. A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobbly elbows and thin ribs show you through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as Zorup. It works you cautiously, breathing ragged sighs. Raise your arms and stand still. Creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. Creature sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest, steps back and resumes its defensive posture. It's okay, I won't hurt you. Zorup recalls, fingers still wrapped tightly around its spear. Everyone ranks this pigeon right. It's been representing how people say about babies, something else. Which is only bad in case perhaps value much cannot to misline disposition for what is favoured by the deity for the main character, only for the suspicion of the okay. Creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. Slowly back away. Which is very easy. Find a different way to go then. I half expected and hoped he was going to be a party member. Scout mode moves. What's scouting mode? How do I? What's scouting mode?
I'll take a peek.
It's not scouting. That's sneaking.
Those tiles look suspicious. Let's be careful.
That's sneaky stealth. What the fuck? People have parts of substance group in the space system. That's what I mean. Use the torch. These have all got different symbols on them. Why do I get the feeling now that I should step only on the darkened ones? It's okay, man. You have some application mode. Ah. Yeah.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Skull of a whelp. Hmm? What are you? You look like you're a rogue. Chinya should come back. He is a rogue. Cool. They're giving him like a
Yeah?
Hmm?
giving him a bow would actually be a good idea. Turtle meat. Okay, so you... Light armor. Who got the same kind of armor? No, she's got better armor. Right.
Sure.
Crack runs along this wall from floor to ceiling. Yeah, I'd like to go to there. Plus, let's leave that for now. For now.
Yeah?
Hey, look! I got across without taking damage. Just gonna thought I wasn't having something that some either.
Yeah?
Fucking spider. Two of them.
I'll teach you!
It got set on fire. Seems like an apt way to deal with it.
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner.
Yeah, it would drive you bananas. There is a way to reduce that.
What you need?
Oh!
I'll teach you a...
Yeah, it turned off and balls go through. It's fair.
Sure.
I also the fact that some of the games like this have push on the wall. Push on yourself. Does not give. From the wall, Casca. Big represents strange illness, minus 3 conversation, minus lethal fortitude, minus fatigue. Ooh. Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah?
Chinya, you are very brave. You are punching a large spider.
Sure.
Ah, that's an exit. Wait, where'd the helm go? There it is. Nothing really. Oh, damage 13 to 19 slash 15, yeah. A journal. Small photo is torn in several places and blood is soaked in several of the sheets. One later entry is still legible, however, I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice and I've got my hands on a genuine Ingwithan artifact. Photo had said it was pretty nothing as far as he's concerned. He's not willing to go digging in some ruins, but if he's writing about the gem leading to a hidden treasure, so even while sneaking a few past painted elves. And so at least this morning, that's just a matter of finding relief he was talking about. Ah. Yes, there's the exit. You know, to call next time the spider gets to my house. Apparently you're a local fisting artist.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in fairness though, Ride, knowing you, you'd want Chinya at your house for something completely different.
What you need?
How can I help?
Someone say first hello and welcome Doomsday. Chinya is a monk.
Hey there.
That would be payment. Oh wow. Mural must be ancient, yet the colours are still bright and vivid. It shows the procession of Egwinthans from all Kith races. Alma, Elf, Orlan, Dwarf, and Human. They walk along pillars similar to the ones that span the corridor, each one topped with a flame. So basically what I just did. Lesser Black Ooze.
Hey there.
Sure.
What you need?
How can I help?
That's right, Chinya. You punch that ooze into oblivion.
Done.
Poleaxe. Ew. Ooze plasma. A congealed mass of thick and opaque jelly. Ew.
Sure. Hey there.
Where did the slime come from? That, I'm presuming. Viscous slick of something dark and tar runs down this wall. Shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. Use the wall skin to clean it off. Units use away, revealing intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburst surrounding is it chipped in white places, but the details of its head, from its sides curls of the head to the ridges of its pointy ears, still show remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty and a gem fills the other. Place the gem in the eye socket. Gem begins to rumble. Stray rocks dancing across the tile floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way. Jesus. That was it. I'll write this on there. Minor Cloak of Protection. Amethyst and Adra. Okay, cool. Minor Cloak of Protection. Nice. Well, my current cloak is being close already. The stash. That can go in the stash. The rest of this stuff can go in the stash. The fuck is that truck doing out there? It's been there the whole fucking time. +1 damage reduction for 300 seconds. I love it. Be a bad truck. Bad truck, naughty. Go to your room. How long of a stream are we doing today? At least 12 inches. Basically, all of mud cleans anything it touches. Small. Oh, it's not. Now it's locked my cursor to the. What's happened to Pip? I don't know, the original idea was to do 3 hours of Blood West and then 3 hours of this. I don't know. Starting to feel a bit tired and throat scratchy, and I need to, you know, not be absolutely zombified for going to the brewery tonight. She's running across the yard despite her bad leg. Aww. What on earth is... You know what? Oh, okay. British recharge ride. Meters. Ooh. 4 figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure chiseled out of drone metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colourless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contempt. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. That's probably for the best. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick grey beard frames a face otherwise hidden beneath a metal mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you've ever seen. He wears a strange black headdress with 2 protrusions that jut out like wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book.
Go soon.
Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
That's a dildo. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision. You are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back at you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into a black unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, with its walls lined with Adra and trimmed with copper. The star is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of Adra pierces the floor from below. Its shimmering texture gives the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you've just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions. Pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or... At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick grey beard and ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now, so that a pace that he is hurried whilst trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and that question spins madly in your mind. Apparently we need some wisdom from the resident lesbian of the pool. Oh! Resident lesbian in the pool. The one question, why boobs hot? You awaken to find your malaise is broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tick. This is a sickness and may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. Simple. The figures of the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. Hidden in Calcica lie bloody on the uneven cobbles, their bodies twisted unnaturally in death. You're alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Well, fuck. What? They're now naked on the floor. City soft and warm, world cold and hard. Ah yes, the classic wisdom from the lesbian of the pool. Oh, I can... Whoop, 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 whoop. Still lost camera training, so I'm going to use the character to scale my highest character skill. Blah, blah, blah. Smoke. Work. Let's tap a little bit more. Can't say this, yeah. New class unlocks. Oh wait though, lesser wounds. Lower the monk's wound threshold, allowing him or her to gain wounds at a faster rate. Oh god. Mortification of the soul. Monk immediately inflicts enough raw damage on himself or herself to gain a wound. Oh Jesus Christ. It's like, I need to use my abilities. Quick, tit punch. Bam. I did it. I wish it didn't, but ow. Collects Radiance. Nuanced faith in the gods has allowed this character to unleash a wave of spiritual energy similar to a priest's holy radiance. Apprentice's Sneak Attack. Allows the character to imitate the brutal opportunistic strikers or rogue sneak attack, taking advantage of opponents when they are their most vulnerable. Chinya couldn't sneak if your life depended on it. Don't punch your own tit. I don't know anyone else who's into that. Aspirant Smart. Characters that treat themselves as a natural word like a druid is able to focus power on an enemy with effects of nature's mark spell. Enigma's Charm. Fletching Cipher. Gallant's Focus. Paladins. Outland's Frenzy. It's like a barbarian. Supposedly most of these are, you know, be a different class, basically. Prestidigitator's Missiles. Oh, good god. If that's magic missile. Miniletta's Minor Missiles. It's magic missile. Primus Summon. Chanter. Rouse Wounding Shot. Ranger. Veteran's Recovery. Fighter. Let's go with Mortification of the Soul. Oh, there's a lot. Oh, okay. Weapon Focus, Adventurer. Knight, Naval, Peasant. Soldier, Marksman, 2-weapon style. Don't ever need any of these, apparently. Defensive, Hold the Line. Magic Dixel. I mean, both mine could be magic for you. Something enemies engaged. Snake's Reflexes. Ooh. Bear's Fortitude, Bolt's Will, Weapon Shield Style, Graceful Retreat. Utility. Fast Runner. Sign of Flame. Heart of the Storm. Spirit of Decay. Spirit of Rhyme. Quick Switch. Wound Binding. Field Triage. I think I'll just go with Mortification of the Soul. I may want to view the statistics of the characters now. No. What the bollocks is this? Why do I have 471 health? That's small. I don't have to go get caged. No problem at all, Zora. I'd rather just work and sleep in the car. It either works. Vessel flesh. Vessel flesh times 2. Massive structure is formed of stone, adder, and copper, covered in strange glyphs. The air around it vibrates with the unusual energy. Pilgrim's Crown. Dawn's Pledge. Oh, right. Elwood. It's hand-drawn map. Elwood. These 6 hours completed journey from Oh God. Oh, dead person. All camping supplies. Yay! Can use the rice of the wilderness. We saw that he has it, but he's difficult to carry most supply hard bits, but that's further. Try to find any most have cheap rooms better. Oh, okay. Add meth. It's additional meth I've just found. I see you. Is going on? Guessing that's circling into the end. 0 wounds. You've seen dead people. Chat piece of the crate strewn across the dirt along with a few muddy vegetables. Oh, vegetables! Young wolf. Come get me. Now get smacked. Monks are so fucking broken. Just ridiculous in any system I've ever played with monks. Not quite as overpowered as in Neverwinter Nights. Neverwinter Nights has got to take the biscuit for being the most overpowered monk. Ah, shite. Oh god. That worked. I got their tongues. Why? Quarterstaff, padded cap, lockpicks. The struts and supports are large enough to be the ribs and vertebrae of a dragon. Well, they're resourceful. Good eats. They look to be alchemy ingredients. Or, you know, practice kissing. Bear cave. Why is it always bears? Why am I going into the bear cave? Why am I doing this? Why am I not leaving? Why am I going deeper? It's a big bear. Eventually knocked out. This means they'll have to fight, but as long as it's victorious, they'll generate. Oh. Let's maybe not get tangled with bears. Let's maybe not.
Sure.
Oh, hang on a second, I just realised. But it's not Whatnot. She's dead. Won't care if I use the... Think of hydration reminder, right? It's a good reminder because tea's ready to drink. Or he has been for a little bit. Actually, no, it's about right. Give it a stretch as well. Give you a good stretching as well. Oh. I still want to explore. I want to explore this place more. What's the flying behind the wagon's wheels? Battles of carriage potatoes and squash have been overturned and abandoned. Oh, not the squash. Skull jolting touch, camping supplies, and copper pan. Pending. Nice 2 CGs. Oh god, I want that. I want that so much. Nonton.
How do you do?
Lion appears to be heavily dismantling his camp in quick, jerky movements. He looks at you, approaches, and presents 10 strong. Greetings, says Little Breathless. On your way south, is it? I have to say, don't see too many out this way. You headed to Defiant Spay. Lots of work in the harbour, I hear. He wipes about saying face to you. It's certainly clear these words, the better, I think. Happy about the team. My dad likes to see some slowly figuring out sleeping times. I grind. I'm going based off Ginger itself. Doing quite well. Our caravan was sacked. I've been trying to get to Gilded Vale. Hard luck. I'm sorry to hear it. You should be fine from here. There's no missing the Vale if you keep the road and you haven't far to walk. But you want to keep clear of this place. After that, we were just attacked. North of here. Me and a friend of mine. We came out to hunt some deer. Came up on a bear instead. Great monstrous thing. And Pearly, he didn't make it. I don't know what I'll tell his wife. In any case, the forest all come as a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anyone else. Where did you find this bear? In a cave a ways up that way. Wouldn't seek it out as if I were you. He was a great brute of a beast. Would hate to hear that, so it took another life. Okay, farewell. Bye then, puss. If many floods back in his house on, oh no. It's the attack of the blankets. Brain, why? Brain immediately went for attack of the blanket lesbian. Yes, that's exactly what we're doing here, Brain. That went on far too long.
Slow down. We got time to catch our breath.
These aged walls appear to have once encircled this entire glade. Only a small fragment remains, and the stairs leading to the top of the structure have crumbled away. The wall more closely. Heavy bricks are slick with moss, preventing a hindrance to climb, but the stones themselves are sturdy enough. Given the right tools, one might easily reach the top. Scale the wall! Find how to hold one of the larger stones, pull yourself out. You make your way steady up to climbing the top, and on the top. I didn't need tools, I just needed to be good. Leather armor. Fulvino's gloves. Dexterity +2. I'm sorry, what? Scrawled letter. Do not think you will ever see this, but you were right, Fulvano. We should have journeyed south together and been safe for it. I would tolerate all the gloating in the world if I might live to hear it. I have put myself out of reach of the beast circling below, but I am done for all the same. Don't think I will rise again. Whoever finds this, pray for me. Perhaps the next life will be a trapper of wolves. Give me those fucking gloves. Gib. My dexterity is 21. A little ridiculous. Blood moose. Down. This is ridiculous. My dexterity is already freaking 21. What the hell? Oh, an outlaw. Well, you're about to have my face and my fist in your face. The young dwarf tends as she looks up. Startled, he sees you approach. He drops his ladle, spouting stew across the ground. What? Bandit turns. Get it, you dogs. Make sure our new cook don't run off. Help, please, help. One of the bandits gets down for the kick, and he huddles. These duality monsters. Well, that worked.
How about we take a break?
Hoot. Is empty for a pair of stained cots and stinky unwashed bodies. Ew, stinky. Stinky bandits. Blonde rice, meat, poultry, copper. Vegetable.
Hello.
By the flame, thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought I'd be stuck cooking with these weasel for the rest of my life. Until they would bored me, I suppose. Must get back home. I hope they haven't had a replacement. Dwarf looks aghast. Listen, next time you're in Gilliver, stop by the Black Hound Inn. I'll let Pascal know just what you've done for me. I'm sure she'll do right by you in turn. I'll be back in my oven again. New task late for dinner. I saved the stew. Saved the stew maker as well. Just say his name was Stuart. Man's got zoomies for his kitchen. I love it. Kitchen zoomies are the best kind of zoomies to have, because then that means you're going to get fed. I mean, should I? Should I go and reattempt the bear fight? They even tried again. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. He took 31 endurance from me on one hit. That ain't gonna happen. Let's go to Gilded Vale, shall we?
Sure.
Yeah. Not sure what the fuck they expect me to do with that. Most likely not fight the bear. But the bear. Oh. Oh, that's just lovely.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
You mad? No wonder this place looks half empty. Obviously, here's the buzzing of flies from the tree.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever conceived a Hollowborn child?
No.
Are you absolutely certain? Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village.
I feel at home already. That'll be the Dark Urge.
I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
He steps aside and inclines his head ever so slightly towards the deformed tree. I will snap your neck and feed it to you.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
Seems strange ever since close call with a biohacker. Someone tell me can help.
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak.
Oh, great.
Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all. But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
Bye.
Keep out of...
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed.
Let me see this expression unreadable. He blinks slowly and turns his attention back to you.
3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
Don't threaten me, little man. He shakes his head, unmoved. It is no threat, only a warning. Lord Raedric will tolerate no threats to his kin or those who live upon his lands. Grief will not make him more docile. What happened? Shrugs on bone shoulder. I will know more details when the messengers arrive. The vagaries of childbirth, perhaps, but that's not your concern. What do you mean? You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy is struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Berath must be redoubled. He sets a steady gaze. Does this affect the law's offer to new settlers? I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you get some rest. The inn or a stable for all I care. Find me afterwards, I will know more soon enough. Farewell. Can I check the pocket? What's it got in its pockets is precious. Scattered between the roots of bracelets of twine and beads, wilting flowers and notes half erased by the rains. Not moss. I think on that wonderfully welcoming and settling and mildly grisly detail. That's what I'm going to be ending things. That was good. Really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed Pillars of Eternity. Not so much Blood West. Did not really enjoy that at all. Didn't. Good, I'm going to see now. West. 97 minutes. October the 30th, though. Which is, I don't think I've got that. Expected. Can I request a refund? No issue for purchase someone first says, I can give it a try. Reason, it's not fun. I requested a refund on Blood West. I don't have any expectations for it to actually happen because they typically don't refund after 14 days, and I got that at the end of October. So we'll see. We'll see. Shocked, Lydia. Yeah, actually, it was actually that bad. Was not keen on it whatsoever. But that is what I'm going to be ending things for today, and thank you all very much for coming along for your support. It's all greatly appreciated, whatever way you've chosen to show it. That marks the end of the Chaos Week as well. Well, at least for now. Next stream from me is going to be tomorrow at 2 PM EST, which is 7 PM GMT, where I will be doing a catch-up stream. I know exactly what I'm going to be doing. In fact, I should actually make a note to download the game. Also check out Lydia. She will be streaming at somewhere between 9 and 11 a.m. EST, which is between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. GMT. And then after I'm done with my stream, she will be streaming again with quite likely Monster Hunter World, which I may well be taking part in as well. Yeah, until then though, special shout outs go to Thyrus for the 13-month resub. Thank you very much for that. Very generous of you. Great to have you aboard for all this time. And to MadXO for the follow. Thank you very much for that. And welcome to the Clutch. Hope you enjoy your time here. But until next time, thank you all again for coming along. I hope you have a good rest of your day, a good evening, a good night, a good morning, or a good afternoon. Whatever the time is for you. Till then though, stay safe, stay amazing, and see you later. Ooh. Pokey poke. Bye.